On today's menu, we have my delicious Cajun spicy seafood stew along with roasted garlic bread. And in the stew, we will be preparing it with filleted cod and mussels and shrimp, which I have prepared ahead of time. My stove top is set to medium high, and I'm adding 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Next, I will be adding 1/3 cup of parsley flakes. Next, 5 chopped cloves of fresh garlic. We're going to saute for about 2 minutes, no more. Okay, it smells really good. So next, we are going to add, that is 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. Okay, and I am going to break this down along with my garlic and parsley. Okay, and then just for about 1 minute. And next, I am going to add 1 cup of cooking white wine. It could be dry, or if you don't have white wine, you can use beer, okay, for your liquor. But I'm going to continue to add my white wine to break down my tomato paste. You guys, you must forgive me for using any utensils that's around me. Next, I am adding my 2 cups of chopped fresh tomatoes. This is going to be so delicious, you guys. It smells so delicious up in here. That garlic and that parsley. Oh my God. You're going to love it. With the wine, mm, mm, mm. So I am going to continue to add my tomatoes. And I'm going to let this like simmer like for maybe 8 minutes. But before I do that, I am going to add my red pepper flakes along with just a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning spice, just to give it a little bit of spice. So I mixed the pepper flakes together with my Cajun seasoning. And you want to bring flavor to this dish. You don't want it to be so bland. When you are preparing a delicious Cajun spicy seafood stew, you really want to bring those flavors out of, with the parsley, the tomatoes, the garlic, you know. So next I am going to add 1 cup of water, okay? And as I pour, I am going to also mix in very well with the rest of the ingredients that we have, in our skillet. And I'm going to finish this 1 cup of water, and it smells so good. I'm telling you guys, this is a delicious recipe. It may take time to prepare it, but it's worth the wait. Next, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of chicken broth, okay? Next, I'm adding maybe a handful of these chopped green chived onions, okay? Which you may see me add off and on because I love these onions in my seafood stew. So, like I said, this is a delicious dish. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and I am going to, continue to stir in my ingredients. I just added black pepper, so I want to make sure I get that all mixed in. And then I'm going to place the top and let simmer for 10 minutes, you guys. Now, the 10 minutes, my delicious Cajun spicy seafood stew, I am going to begin to add my filleted cod. Now, what I did with this fresh cod, which is 1.5 pounds, I chopped it into nice sized chunks so that, I can spread it out through my seafood stew. Next, I will be adding a pound and a half of large tiger shrimp. Now, this is my preference with shrimp. Um, you want to leave the tail shell on the shrimp, okay? Because remember, this is a seafood stew. So you can also use jumbo shrimp if you have, shrimp lovers out there. I know that I am a most definitely seafood lover. So next, I'm adding a pound and a half of freshly cleaned mussels, okay, in the shells. So uh, you want to make sure before you add your mussels to your stew that they are properly cleaned. Even if you buy them, just rinse them and make sure you know they're okay to add in the stew. Now, if you have any closed mussels, you can discard those because we are going to let this simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and it is going to be delicious, you guys. So I'm going to check it now. Look at this. Oh my God. This is so, so delicious. Look at that. Look at this. This is going to be good. Very tasty. I can smell the spices. So, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this spicy seafood stew. And on the side, I'm going to serve this with roasted garlic bread. Okay, and you can sprinkle some parsley flakes over your bread. It's French bread. You can go sourdough bread. But as you can hear, my mouth is watering. I have to taste my juice in my stew. Mm, 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 mm. This is going to be really good. So I have preheated my oven to 350 and I have 2 slices of Toronto Italian bread, which I am going to place in my preheated stove to bring a toast brown color to it. So I'm going to let that toast for about maybe 5 to 6 minutes, no more. So I'm going to focus back on my delicious Cajun spicy seafood stew. I can't wait, you guys. So I've also prepared a bowl with a plate. This is a serving for four. Uh, you are going to just love this. You can have this with a glass of white wine also. So I'm just telling you guys, you gotta try this. So I prepared my plate and my bowl, and I'm going to remind you guys as I add my delicious spicy seafood stew to join me. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share to diningwithdessica.com on my YouTube channel. Visit me at my website, dessica.com. Also, follow me on Facebook, Dining with Dessica, and also on Twitter and Instagram. You guys, look at this dish. My God. I am going to really enjoy this tonight with a nice glass of red wine and with just my Merlot. I love my Merlot. So this is going to be awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, you have got to try this. This is worth it. This is a nice romantic stew too. I love it. So like I said, just for you and the honey bun, or that special someone. And you also have Valentine's Day coming up. So this would be a great dinner to prepare for your significant other. along with some freshly roasted garlic bread. Okay, there's nothing like a good healthy seafood dish for you know, your significant other. So I am going to taste my stew, dude. I am going to get this in. Mm, 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 mm. And I hate to eat and talk to you guys. You know that. So, like I said, please, you guys, don't forget. I know I got to get started. I got to stop. You know, I can't. I want the bread. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling you, with the juices. Mm, look at that shrimp. Look at that. With those chive onions on there. That looks so good. Look at this delicious garlic bread. I'm going to break that in half. Mm. And you know, I love to dip it in my juices. So, oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. And I want to also take the time out to thank you guys for supporting me. Subscribe, 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 you guys, okay? And don't forget to download my cookbook, my Cajun and Southern recipe cookbook. It's the link down below. And like I said, enjoy all the recipes that I have placed on my YouTube channel. And you guys, I love you guys. Love is love. Stay safe. And happy Valentine's Day to my gentlemen and my ladies. Mwah, smooches. Until next time, stay blessed.